We're frozen.
Yeah, we're offline.
No, it says offline. The fuck?
God.
No! Yeah, we're
it's up.
back. I think so.
1 week without
Technical
technical difficulties.
difficulties.
Oh my god.
For these technical difficulties. Anyways.
Oh, another subscriber. Let's go.
Sub for us.
We left and we come back subs. So, technical difficulties as the party meets back. How much did we miss?
We all something about NAR 1 and NAR 2.
Okay, NAR 1 and NAR 2 ventured off to back to the World Tree to figure out how to remove this bracelet. From here, what does the party do?
Tow cars.
Rubio's back.
Yeah, everyone.
yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's
Okay.
back.
Tow cars.
We
Back to
survived.
politics.
Yeah. Doing some thinking.
Wait,
We gotta do like less politicky things before we do politicky things. So like, Dark Army's here, other things going on. That first.
I'm a little bruised up and possibly have skin missing in certain places. So, I don't feel like people in at the moment.
DM, what time is it, roughly?
Roughly probably about midnight to 1 a.m. It is
Wondering
late.
about myself. I could use a bit of a rest myself. That battle was not an easy one.
Hey, bedtime, I guess.
Well, we could always stay with Boar. I'm sure we wouldn't be intruding on him in Amaria anyway.
Hey, you probably wouldn't mind.
Talk louder.
Straight up, Sonny. Hey, what did he say?
Could fly and soar.
I need a fucking rest. Dagon needs a rest. Kylo's kind of beat up. Nar just did Nar things.
Ooh.
Again.
Because while you two were sitting all fancy up there in the stands, the rest of us was getting our asses kicked.
Well, maybe Rubio should choose his enemy better.
Somebody has
I mean,
to be alive to tell the tale of the mighty raven who slayed an adult dragon and demons from hell.
Yeah!
Someone's gotta be alive to say that. And a purple one.
you two are in the stands, so just in case shit hit the proverbial windmill, you will be there to save us.
Yeah, don't
There
worry,
was
I
no
had a
windmills,
plan.
but there was a fan in the center. I didn't see
No
windmills, though.
fan. What a grand.
I was your fan.
I would. Alright.
Kylo killed the dragon, not David.
Oh, yeah.
I killed the worm and the demon.
Wait, you're saying Kylo killed the beast?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's
One
not
out of
like you were up
three
there
is
watching with
pretty
your own
decent.
2 eyes. Where were you? It's like you weren't even here last week.
Oh my god.
She takes after her dear old da.
Ah.
Killing power.
Alright,
Let's go to Boris.
Let's go to Boars. We're gonna rest. We'll deal politics in the morning, and I will kill Shelby by noon.
I
Sounds
want,
good to me.
I want to.
Okay, we can kill Shelby by noon. Let's go.
Team effort.
What's great about this session is the voices of reason are both not here this week.
It's true.
Wait. Voice of
This is on
reason?
you, Logan. This is on you.
I don't know if
Yeah,
Nar
okay,
can be
okay.
considered the voice of reason anymore. He's a little chaotic lately.
Oh, wait, no.
It's been Logan and Onyx for a minute now.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is
One
right.
of them's here, but he also kind of just lets you go with it as long as it's not too much damage.
You're like the little brother that's like, we shouldn't.
We
It's
really
like,
should.
shut up,
Mom and
Onyx,
Dad
we're
will be
going.
bad. I'm telling mom and dad.
Raven's very
Shouldn't
much
they-
to hold my beer and watch this guy.
The drunk uncle.
All right. So the party
Alright.
then leaves Saphira's house. While doing so, cars. Roll me perception.
Quit telling
Passive
no.
15, cough, cough.
No, I don't want to.
Well, the first roll of the night is a natural 20.
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
So,
Off,
That's how we do it.
20.
My nat 20 brother's back.
off,
yay! It's been a while.
off of the rip. You see the Gray Wizard, and you recognize him. I'm going to text you how.
I remember his name. It's in my notes, not in my brain.
Me too.
We start with a nat 20 and a Shadow Whisper. Look at that.
Damn.
Go team.
Yeah, I remember him.
Was
now.
Austin shadow whispering? Oh, I thought your mic was muted.
Got it.
Let's see how you take that. So yeah, you see that person,
Up
that
the-
Gray Wizard, with your history. You know who he is, and yeah. What do you do?
Well, I wouldn't say anything, personally. Is he just standing in front of Boar's house, or we just see him?
Oh no,
inside?
he is inside of just Sector A, because that's where you guys are at the moment, and he doesn't see you.
Oh,
But he's just like meditating, maybe thinking or
I see.
doing a ritual for more spells.
Is this
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same gray magic
Yes.
fella that I'm? Okay.
Green magic fella.
Yeah,
We should
he
sneak up
speaks
on
me.
Anyone familiar with the old man? Oh man.
I'll point at him with my staff and be like, "That's the grey-robed fella that agreed to be the headmaster for our new magic college of Zaskia."
Oh.
Rubio would also remember that the Grey Wizard had told him he had a bone to pick with cars.
I would say, weird side note, he doesn't like you very much, Cars, I must say. I don't know remember why, but he doesn't like you.
Yeah, you see him like break like. I would say almost always Cars has either a really serious smug or like just a grin on his face. Like you see him like kind of like awkwardly puzzled, like he's kind of like. You're right. Yeah. I don't know why.
I'm pretty sure I know his name. I wrote it in my notes. I just don't remember if it's the right name or not.
There was no one else potentially that we could have joined the council or this party. No other Arcana guy at all.
There's very few in between nowadays, us magic casting folk. At least at his caliber.
Whoa. Fine.
You boys just need to, rough it out a bit, maybe fight a bit, and non-lethal stuff.
Okay.
That'd be kind of fun to watch.
I would suggest not doing that.
Well, not myself. You're the one he's got the beef with.
I got
Guys
it.
could do punchings.
No, Raven. Hold on. There is nothing that I could do ever to make him like me again.
Did you sleep with his sister or something?
I don't know if it's worse or it's probably worse.
Slept with his wife?
His mother?
Cars, you dog.
Oh my god. Cars, you dog.
Oh, this is all hell.
Oh my god. Are you his dad?
Are you his dad,
His-
Cars?
You're just gonna see him like flip his hood up and just be like, "I'm going to Boar's. I'm not dealing with this till the morning."
You didn't sleep with his dad, did you?
You like see him turn around, and be like, "Are you coming or not?"
Oh, so he swings like a double-edged sword, does he?
What exactly did you pawn? Yeah, I'm coming.
I killed.
Yeah, let's go.
You asked Raven if he was coming. I couldn't help myself.
No, hey.
I thought the
Amazing.
same
So-
thing.
So, you're not walking up. You're just leaving at Boars, right?
For now, you said it's like midnight.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, as you guys walk through the city or capital, heading back to Boars, going north and exiting out, you reach Boars' house. Door is closed, but some of the lights are still on. What do you guys do?
All right, Cars, you not.
Kick the
He's
door
your
down.
friend.
No.
Let's not do that.
It's
We're
Boris-
sleeping
it's Boris'
here.
house.
Yeah.
Honest, you
want-
don't knock him.
What?
Yeah, no, you do it. Just go in.
Just go. No.
Fine.
Raven just
That's
walks
I'm
in.
rude.
I'm just gonna walk up and yeah. So cars
That's
right
so
behind me.
rude.
You knocked on the door?
No, we just went in.
Oh. Okay.
Hi,
Yeah,
honey,
you guys-
I'm home.
You walk in, and as you walk in and Raven says, "Honey, I'm home," you hear a female go, "Huh!" And then Boar comes sprinting out of the bedroom just wearing a blanket. Hey, what are you doing?
Oh no. It's Unsightly X.
Why didn't you knock?
Because
I said we should have.
The living room's right there. As he's kind of pointing to the right of where his bedroom is. There's
What you look
couches
like?
and comfortable.
What you look like? What you look like? What
You
you
see
look like?
Amaria peek her head out of the room and then put it back in as soon as she sees Kailu.
You dog. I'm going to bed.
Okay. Night. Yeah. Food, kitchen, beer, kitchen. Need more beer out back in the cellar. And he goes in the room and he shuts the door. And you just hear murmuring very quietly, so you can't really make it out.
Hey, Boar, try not to be too stiff in there.
Wait, no, Raven, that's what he had wanted. Never mind.
Oh, right.
All right.
Oh, that's
Um,
interesting.
All right.
Ruben's gonna go sit down after just grabbing a beer. And he's just gonna sit there, head back, sip, and then head back because he's tired.
I'm gonna take the long process of taking off my armor piece by piece.
Just deactivate my shadow armor with a whim.
Raven doesn't wear armor, so he's gonna like sit down with his back on the floor, but his legs on the couch.
Nice.
I do
It's
that.
good for
sometimes.
your back,
Yeah.
the lower back.
Strengthen those core muscles a little bit too.
Yeah.
A little bit.
You're muted. We can't hear you. Oh wait, you're not talking to us.
He's talking
Yes,
to
he
Boar's
was.
dad.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so yeah, everybody finds their nice little spot, and everyone goes to sleep. You all get sucked into a dream, replaying the dreams as if it was a rewind movie, going from Merlin pushing Saphira down into hell, and the reason why, her relationship with King Derek and King Derek, and this is where you guys play as she gets sucked into hell. You see her fall down the
Same.
pits of it and land on this just giant mountain of skulls. As she's tumbling down, all bruised up and scarred, you see her look around confused and just start to cry. Break down, and you see a bunch of dwarves come out from hiding behind a couple of skeletons, mountains, or anything of debris they could have hid from, and slowly comfort her. Talking to them, and you see years upon years upon years pass in hell where she's building this relationship, and you're starting to see Saphira. She's not bad. The way she's acting and helping and fighting alongside these dwarves, you can tell that she cares for others. And this is where you all wake up.
Did I just sleep in the living room?
Wherever you would want to sleep.
But I drank that beer and just fell asleep right there. So I'll open my eyes on the couch. It's early morning, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Cool.
Raven's got one of those spit bubbles coming out of one of his nostrils.
Rubio. Try
Hey, Onyx.
Try to pop it.
I'll take my staff across the room and I'll hold on to the one very end. I'll just like slowly go and poke it.
The bubble or my face?
The bubble.
Okay, because I was fixing to do
The Michael
serious
Bublé.
damage.
Boop. Hey, I'm gonna pull my staff back and turn back to Onyx with a lazy. That was satisfying.
Starting the day off strong.
Oh,
God.
oh,
Hey, he's back instantly.
technical difficulties.
Discord's giving me issues.
That is usually the theme.
Are you using the app? Like the app on your computer, or are you using the website browser?
No, the app.
Maybe try I'm using the browser. Anyway, so yeah, you all wake up, kind of poking at Raven, waking each other up. You all smell the most divine, delicious smell of eggs and sausages and cooking of bread coming from the kitchen.
Well, just if my food gets cold, don't worry about it. And I'm gonna start putting my armor back on.
Rubio will instinctively walk towards the kitchen as his stomach is rumbling, and he'll poke his head in. Kind of curious at the smell.
Yeah, so walking in, you can see Boar making an egg bacon sandwich with sausages on the side, making you guys a good meal. And next to him is Amaria, who's helping. And Boar kind of looks over to Rubio. Hungry?
He's gonna look at him and say, "Do you got any coffee and whiskey?"
Whiskey. We may have, and he's looking at Amaria. We may have ran out of last night, but coffee I have.
Half a straw will do. He'll walk over and put a gold piece on the table and be like, "What are the ingredients for the food you're providing?" And
No.
A gold piece? Jesus.
No.
Food isn't expensive. Individual items. It's the
When you're-
bars that overprice you. Have you ever gone out to eat, sir?
When you're wealthy like us, money is nothing but an object, you know?
Yeah.
Well,
Ding.
I am fine for your money.
You
Save it
want
for the election.
Raven's just gonna half walk in and grab whatever's in front of him and just walk back to the couch. But his eyes are not even like the opened eyes yet. He's just like strolling in there. Still
Roll me sleight of hand.
Like a whole pan of bacon and just like leaves. It's not. That's it.
Bye, guys.
Well, I'm about to tell you what he gets.
I'll grab my cup of coffee and be like, "What gold coin?" And I'll turn around and wait for him to finish making stuff.
Okay, yeah. So you not only do you grab the one plate of food, on your way out, your elbow kind of like hooks and grabs the pan of bacon, and you just continuously walk to the couch with
but
your
it's not,
food.
Yeah, but it's not like the eyes aren't up. It's like that. Like I just woke up, eyes are still have the eye boogies from the night before in there. Groggy.
Bunny slippers shuffling, like, yeah.
Unicorn slippers, sir.
I guess.
Unicorn.
Okay.
Coffee is made, and as Boar's kind of looking out the door, seeing Onyx put on his armor and how long this is going to take, he whispers to Amaria, and Amaria goes out with the sandwich and offers. She goes up. Well, I know, like, this is weird, but would you want me to feed you while you're doing this so you can eat and just go? It's going to be a busy day.
Absolutely not. I could just take it with me.
It's going to be cold.
Raven's gonna walk up to Onyx and start slowly pushing bacon in his mouth.
See, it's not that bad. Choo
Mouth
choo,
is
here comes
not
the
open.
train.
Just smushing against my face. You guys know I'm a grown ass man, right?
Oh, but you're so young. What are you, like 18, 19?
Guy, here comes the
24.
Pegasus.
Oh, just a baby. Okay,
Oh man, that's
you
funny.
guys, you can eat it cold. I'll go back. And she goes back into the kitchen, and everything is all served as she starts putting away the food. Hi, Obi-Wan.
You know, rocks have been here forever, so I might be a little older than anybody. So I mean,
I don't think that's how that works, Onyx.
do you know where my people come from?
Do
The
you know where I
ground.
come from?
The ground. And how long has it been here?
To ground.
Exactly. Lasts a long time.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna ask you a question, but after that call, I don't know if I can anymore. About your opinion, Onyx. That's a rough way to start the morning.
Now you gotta keep it light.
Keep it breezy.
You're a rock. How do you keep it light?
Nah, you know.
No,
He's
I
just
don't.
giving you slate.
Wow. Alright.
Ooh.
Well, day's plan. What do we do about Shelby?
Stab her in the face.
I mean,
Kill her and make her an undead servant.
Okay, somehow worse than Raven's plan. Okay.
maybe we could find
Real
a-
quick.
Be
She's
useful.
not a normal human, so
like a devil who corrupts animals
I don't know.
in the area. No, that's like what I got from my memory.
Oh right, I forgot you did the divine sense thing.
And I did a
Well.
religion check. So I do those, apparently.
Case in point, she's a spooky bitch.
Alright.
She can't shapeshift. So we can scratch that off.
The problem with just killing her is that we're running a campaign. Won't look good if everyone assumes I'm still just some assassin.
We
You're
could
also
always
requiring
try.
that they're gonna see us do it.
We could obtain a large sum of narcotics, place it in her homestead, and then anonymously let the local authorities know. Boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. She's out of the race.
Must you use big words you know I don't understand?
The
What is
cultist investigation agency.
anonymously?
I almost had trouble with it too, Dave.
Fuck you, Rubio.
It means we tell the authorities without them knowing it's us. We're snitching, but not really.
I refuse to snitch.
I have this spell that can potentially stop her from getting in the spell. It's like a circle of magic. It's a magic circle.
I could use my mask of many faces to become her after one look at her, and then go do a horrendous act, and then disappear.
Okay, we
I
could
got
just
an
do the
idea. I got an idea. I may not have a brain, but I have an idea. So, what if? Do we have anything that can make me like look different?
like a disguise.
Right.
Sure. Yeah, we might have one or two knocking about.
We literally all can make a disguise. Well, maybe not Onyx. You go on.
I can only make one for myself personally, but I believe Cards Revere made myself one back in the Republic. Made me look like a guard.
It's true.
But what if y'all make me look like a devil? I got the horns already and everything, and I can figure out what she's up to.
Raven, how does that get you anything but killed or in jail?
I wouldn't recommend it.
Okay,
I don't know.
Okay, we're going on a tangent here. Listen, we have a good plan. The problem is that the citizens are being drugged. The citizens are being allured somehow, and we know it's the candy. Do we stop that, or do we stop Shelby? Do we stop the source, or do we stop temporarily the problem?
You know the saying of heads and snakes.
Chuck.
Cut the head
What
off the
about
snake. Cut the head off the snake. It'll die.
Well, yeah, if we cut the head off her, she'll die too. I don't understand your point.
Knew it.
We need the hard evidence that she is in fact bad. We can't
You know,
just
you
go
can-
killing willy nilly.
Wait,
So when did the snake come into play then?
I agree with
She's a
Cars.
snake.
If the candy is the source that is going to be swaying her vote in her favor, then we cut off the source. But I still think we should frame her for something as a backup.
No.
I can.
That's
Yeah,
my point.
we should kill the candy and put her in a picture.
Okay, well, no. What I'm saying is what similar to Rubio was saying. We don't frame her. She's already doing something wrong. We solve the candy problem. And then, in a public display, what do they call it? A debate. We frame her there. When she thinks her candy is going to work, we counter it. And the people see the problem. Right up
We'll
front.
go to the
old candy
manufacturers.
All right.
We swap out the bad candy for just normal stuff. The old switcheroo.
Yeah, like
we have some
explosives.
candy too, don't we?
Do
Rubio,
we?
thought
I
you stole
think
some.
Rubio has some, yeah.
I did. I forgot to put it in my
I
inventory.
gave you the piece I stole, Cars.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He's-
So I have. Okay,
Yeah.
so I had one.
I don't have any, if I'm not mistaken.
So knowing that, I'll I'll pull out the piece of candy and be like, "We have one. We can run a few tests on it first, whether it's alchemic or magical."
I think we did that. I think it's chemical. Because Rubio checked it out with magic. And
Yeah.
then you did. And then Cars did a poisoner check.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You guys know that it's
It was
drugged.
a while ago.
You guys know
okay,
that
but
it's drugged.
physically drugs, not magical.
It's physically drugged.
Yeah. It was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, that was a while ago. You're good.
Another retro. So I pull candy out. I'm like, we know that this
Mm.
is drugged. Here we go.
We gotta figure out where they're making it.
If I have enough time,
Looks.
maybe Rubio with your help, me and you can probably make a counter to this.
With the skills you've given me, I believe I could help.
I'm sure you've seen some shit.
Although it seems like it doesn't work only for her. It seems like they're getting pretty, rallied behind what we were saying too. I don't know, just
Well, not everybody does drugs, Onyx. It's
Wait,
at least
no.
50-50.
Raven, that alcohol thing you did, were they easy to persuade before or after? Meaning, did the drugs or the alcohol make an impact?
We didn't actually give them any alcohol.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you
we
did.
handed out.
we give them a
Couple
whole
alcohol
getting
barrel.
shots and everyone was dropping like flies because they couldn't
Oh,
handle the
right.
special whiskey.
Right. Alright, so what? Alright. So, I don't think it was so much the alcohol that was the strength of the alcohol we used. Know what I mean? Because we gave them the stuff. And not like, just a little bit, we gave them, and they all like passed the fuck out.
I just don't know what to do. My point being here is, I don't
They-
think it worked for anyone, Onyx.
They were not very easily persuaded, I can tell you that much. They were pretty set in their shit.
Right. All right. What about this? The two of you, which is normally my role, sound weird.
What if
You
we
two
punch
stick
one in the
around.
head and knock something loose?
What?
You know, like slapping somebody out of it?
Okay. Wait. How about I give you half the candy, Raven?
I love candy.
If it, to Onyx's point, works to the first person to say something, then we know what it is. But if you only respond to what she says, we are fucked.
I kind
That
of
would
think I
make
get.
sense.
Give me a lollipop. Let's try it.
Let's try it.
Okay. I'm gonna break half the lollipop and I'm gonna give you the.
The fuck you broke my piece of candy?
He already told you were getting half of it. Why are you acting so surprised?
We're half dosing, alright?
All
You're gonna
right.
see Cars look to the rest of the room like he's dealing with an idiot and be like, "Does he not know what half means? I don't get it."
We're half dosing you. Okay, we're
All right, so
starting
Raven's
off
gonna
small.
take it and see what happens.
Well, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Perfect. That's what I was The other half will be for the antitoxin if we can create it.
The other half will be for later when you start coming down from the high.
Yeah, exactly. We gotta
line it out.
Eleven.
Yeah.
What?
Yes,
11.
Okay, so yeah, you fail.
Raven, how do you feel about cleaning this entire house? Let's do it.
You hate
Yeah.
it.
That idea fucking sucks.
Okay, I think it's just her.
Raven,
Yeah.
don't attack anybody while we're there.
No promises.
Oh, good. Okay, so it might only work if she says it, Onyx. Your myth might be debunked there.
At least we can scratch that off.
Wait,
Yeah,
Rubio, tell me
problem.
something to do.
Pat your head while rubbing your tummy at the same time.
I'm gonna smack Rubio across the face.
Unarmed strike.
Oh god, he's dead.
You son of a bitch.
Oh god,
He's killed him! He's killed
you just killed him. Using that 20 then, didn't you? Oh
Nah.
my god.
That'd been so funny though.
There's a natural 20 hit?
See, he'll
No.
unarmed strike me, and then I'll hellish rebuke.
Does 27 hit?
Yeah, I don't even have my shadow armor on.
Well, my unarmed strike isn't that bad. It only does 6 points of damage.
Only.
Only 6.
I'm gonna sit there on the floor with a giant handprint on my very pale face.
Well,
And
Alright, so I don't
Just-
think the candy worked. That was just a final test.
you didn't need to hit him.
I'll get you back for that later,
No
Raven.
idea.
And I know you well enough that you'll forget about it.
Alright, Raven,
Forget
now you
about
gotta go make yourself throw up so it flushes out of your system. Also, drink a lot of water.
Yeah, no,
You gotta
honestly,
flush it out.
You do need
Raven
to-
just sticks his fingers down his throat and throws up on Onyx's feet.
Okay. Alright, this is foul.
If it was on me, your nuts are getting
Right.
hit by my staff.
We are in Bor's house.
It's just gonna whack.
No,
I don't like it. I don't like
was
it.
seen worse.
By the way, that
Alright,
candy
alright.
sucks.
I'm just gonna rub Raven's back. You're
There, girl.
A little higher.
doing good.
A little higher.
You're there, girl boss.
Yeah, yeah,
You're
like
a
a little
star.
claw scratch.
yeah. It's boss bitch. Get it right.
You're a superstar queen.
Okay. We know two
yeah,
things.
bitch.
One, drug doesn't work unless she's the one that's saying something. Two, we need to fucking make an antitoxin right now.
Yep.
Agreed.
Wait, question.
We also
so
need
what
to
if I
find
go out-
the source.
What if I go out there and she says something and I do something bad?
I'll kill you.
Fair.
First in line for that, after that whopper you just gave my cheek.
I'm not actually gonna kill him.
I might.
Just stop.
Oh, Ruby, I'm just kidding. Nugget.
Staff in my hand just pulses green for a moment.
Alright, is there like a
Just
lab,
wait.
a chemical lab you can go to make this toxin in here? In the
Well, I
city?
mean, I have supplies, but I guess we could do it that way too. Technically, and all good poisoners carry an anti-kit with them as well. So, yes, Raven.
Do we know anybody that does the
Alchemical.
Alchemy?
There's an alchemist in market.
Okay, well,
There we
Yeah.
go.
I guess we can go to the market and
Raven should stay here.
Why?
Because anything you guys do that tries to oppose Shelby, he will stop you. And he might do it in a clever way. He doesn't even know what's
Raven?
gonna happen.
I doubt it.
You're a
Raven
room
do it in
of.
a clever,
Don't
in a clever
underestimate
way.
a man that is high.
Wait,
Or-
wait,
thinks
wait,
differently.
wait. Hold up. Anything they do to
That
counteract-
tries to yeah, you
Yeah.
will stop.
Hey Raven, want
somebody
to go
try
to
to do
tavern?
something. Somebody try to do something that counteracts your plan. See what happens.
this dagger right here is going to be the one that kills her.
You need to unarm him, like right now. That is the only thing you could think about is unarming him and taking that knife from him.
I'm gonna stay right here. Because I kind of
Okay.
would rip it out of your hand and place it on your forehead.
Kailu kind of comes up and she nods her head and I'll stay here. I
Wait,
can't do a Kailu voice.
I have an idea. I'm going to give you 5 lay on hands points because it can cure disease or neutralize a poison affecting a creature.
All drugs are poisons. So
Oh, you couldn't do that for the whole town, though.
No, but I can do it for
will
you.
work For you, maybe.
dang it.
I have
I mean, drug is a poison. That's what it
11.
is.
We could do it to a water source. We could like
I don't think it works like that.
make everyone drink it.
I have
That'd be
well,
a
now
big spell.
10 charges of this left if we're adding it up.
We could always produce the antitoxin to the drug.
Yay!
We could produce a large quantity of the antitoxin for the drug and introduce it into the city's water supply. One night, campaign over.
What if we just made the water supply holy water too?
I don't know.
And then when she drinks it, ooh, ouch, burns.
Wait.
Why not both?
Exactly. We do it both. Holy water, antitoxin in the town's water supply.
What if we make exactly what you're saying when we do host a debate, but we mimic the candy that she's made and give it to her
Ooh.
with holy water?
Oh.
Ooh.
The opposite. A fear of our own medicine. I like it.
You know,
Cosmic
like,
justice.
It's not
You know how,
medicine,
like-
Rubio, it's drugs.
I mean, what's the likelihood she'll accept candy from us? But what if we made it into... Now hear me out. Special effects. Smoke clouds. Steam, fog.
Ooh.
So she breathes it in.
But we should be
yes.
able to do that if we can somehow put pressure in it.
Yeah.
Well, there's two ideas from that. One, we can make a vapor. Two, I have this, and I'm gonna pull out like a dart gun.
Yeah, but we gotta actually hit her with that.
I don't miss.
Yeah, but aren't you gonna be on stage debating? It'd be kind of suspicious
won't
if
be.
you went.
Can you?
You could always wear a ring with a tiny little point with just a dab of the poison, shake her hand, and dook, right in the palm.
Wait,
That-
it's by the gallows, right?
Yeah, where the old gallows was.
Hear me out. What if it might be a little vaporize it, right? Boil it up in a glass jar. That way, when you break the glass jar, the gas escapes. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What if we put some sort of like stake right where she would be standing, so she steps on the piece of the wood, the stake goes down and breaks the glass, and then the smoke comes up through the stage.
Mm,
It's a lot of steps. I mean,
yeah.
if we're gonna do vapor, why don't I just do
Drew a
fucking
lot of
cool
steps.
walkout?
We
I could
we
just
could
do a
do
cool
like
walkout.
yeah, it's like a special effects. Like oh, here he comes, like wrestling.
I'll be honest, I can't deceive anyone. I can sleight a hand, a stab into her. I can probably find a way to call her out directly and be like, how about you have a piece of candy with all your followers? Or we could
I
try the
don't-
vapor walkout.
I don't know. The cool walkout idea seems like it can work. Rubio, between you and Cars, you guys should be able to figure out how to turn it into like a smoke cloud thing, right?
I believe we could, but it would take some time.
That might take a day, but we don't not have time. I mean, this,
Well, we
It's
gotta
a vote.
talk to the alchemy guy anyway.
Aye, we do.
all right, let's do it.
Amazing.
So,
Before we go, by the way, Nonix, can I talk to you just real quick, one-on-one, real me and you, to
Yeah. Sure.
rock to half work one-on-one? All right.
Rubio, can I talk to you one on one for a second?
What?
The stone. Yeah.
Raven, do you just want to feel included?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, big guy, let's go have a talk.
Such a toddler.
Go ahead, you two.
Yes. He's just like walking out like,
Pet you?
Yeah. So like I'll like make sure that we're like separated from them far enough. On a serious note, what's the path to redemption or forgiveness look like?
It's a good question.
5 Hail Marys.
you did.
My son.
I didn't repent to anything yet.
Well, I'd say first, have you forgiven yourself?
What if you never can?
Oh, I mean, that's kind of the first step is forgiving yourself for your misdeeds and then trying to get the world may not accept your apology, but at least you apologized. If that makes sense.
Who are you closest with?
Spiritually, you're like on this plane. Either.
Who would you be the saddest if they were gone? Out of anyone.
You know, if you asked me that before this journey, I would have said Maria without a heartbeat, but you know, Karis, me and you, you're like a brother to me.
So you like have like the little whimper, just like.
Sorry, buddy, I won't tell him.
Yeah, that doesn't make this easier. I'm gonna. Remember when we were in? Was it the Republic now? Talked about killing someone important. Oh, imagine if you killed Maria, or I guess me, without knowing who the person was. Then you have to live with that.
I see.
How would you go about forgiveness or redemption?
Well, I mean, with our wonderful magic in the world, there are people who can talk to the deceased, and maybe that's a step you should look into. See how they feel before you start judging yourself so harshly.
Just does like a pat on your shoulder. Walks out after like he like would have waited, like heard what you said, and then was like, "Let's go."
All right, let's go.
As everyone leaves Bor's house, Bor pats Kars on the shoulder. Can I talk to you for just a sec?
Oh, 2 in 1. 2 in 1 days.
Then I come over. Can we talk?
Rubio, I need this private word with you.
It's like an airplane scene.
Yeah.
Boy, yeah, you got time.
Merlin
like
comes
you-
out of nowhere.
I need to talk to you. So, I've said this to Onyx already. I've seen a big difference in you since you've met that one. Personally, when I met him, I thought he was annoying. But then I saw him staying behind and helping people instead of greed. Watching from a distance, seeing the connection between the two of you blows my mind. I never thought I'd see you open up to someone again after her. You know, it's not in a sexual way, like a brotherly way, and like just love in general. just love.
Bor, shut up.
Sorry. Have an intelligence of 5. But I do want to give you something that I found. And he goes into his back and he pulls out a dagger. And he hands it to you, and the encryptions and the engravings on it are identical to yours, and you recognize this as your father's dagger. Found this in the wreck of our old village. Thought it belonged proper in your hands than in my pocket.
How long have you had this?
Couple years. You weren't in a good mind space for me to give you something like that. I knew you would have gotten rid of it.
Probably. See him kind of like straighten up a little bit. Still dejected from the conversation beforehand. Hitting him back to back here. He'll take it, and he'll take one of the daggers like off of his, sash. Put a new one in it, and put the other one in the bag.
Or we have a lot of work to do for the town. I gotta stay in the right mind shape right now.
I agree.
I appreciate the gift, but I don't have time to process until we're done.
Don't process. We have to move. We were trained to be assassins and ignore our emotions. We'll use that right now. Get this done. Finish the war. Then we can shed a tear in private.
Yeah. Assassins.
And he'll move past him as well.
So everyone then leaves, heading through town and finding your way in the center market. This is where Kars once again sees the Grey Wizard, Eldar. But in a different scenario, as Shelby stands on the stage, talking, you see Eldar come out from the crowd. You fucking liar! Stop poisoning these people with your lies. You're better than this, Shelby. And Shelby just, again, goes with her words, the crowd not focused on Eldar at all. He gets pissed off and turns and starts heading towards you guys to
Shelby's
leave
a
the
bitch.
market from the way you came in. What do you do?
Stand taller as he gets closer.
Sorry, Eldar's coming towards us?
Yeah. Like in the direction, because you guys are passing by probably just an overhanging gate that's opened. As you're passing through there, you're entering into the market where you guys blew up. That's the best way to put it. Everything's different since then. Instead of it being an execution stand, it's now a speaking stand, and yeah.
Same thing.
Man, I don't know this old man. I'm not paying attention.
I challenge Shelby's champion. Just get it over with.
Trial by combat.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Maybe after the debate. Maybe that could be like round 2 of the debates. Like first they talk and then clash. It's
Got it.
it's a show of brains and strength. Maybe that's how it'll work.
Right, all I know is like the elderly people freak me out, especially if they're wearing gray robes. I just want to snap their spine out and shove it up their ass.
Fatality. Yes.
Terrible.
Flawless victory.
But yeah, Eldar is still walking towards you guys. He's about 20 feet away.
Brutality.
More so, Cars. What do you do? It's more so the question.
Well, when Raven like puffed up and stood up more, Cars would have like uncharacteristically not hid behind Raven, but like slouched a little bit, looking around for like different like avenues of escape or avoidance around him.
You could probably turn back or move and try to hide behind the old cells that are now just open for crates and supplies.
Yeah,
if you want to do that, roll me stealth.
Yeah, so I'll do that. Like, I'll try to like move over nonchalantly.
I will try to make myself bigger and kind of get directly in what's his name's eye line. Just that you allow me to help Cars by doing that.
Yeah, you get advantage, Cars.
Okay, that's helpful.
But hit. Oh.
What's my stealth? 31.
Okay, no, you're
Pass
you're
without
fucking
trace. No, I'm
solid.
joking.
Four.
So yeah, no,
Yeah,
you get
the advantage was helpful.
you get behind the buildings, and as Eldar walks up and he sees Rubio again, gonna pat him on the shoulder. Are you familiar with a black crow?
Black Crow, a wee bit. I use them from time to time.
It's more of a mimic, not mimic. It's more of a familiar. I'm pretty sure it's Merlin's. Came swooping down as you guys were.
Oh my god, I hate
Not
this.
at Saphira's, but yeah. And he hands you a note.
I like notes. I will take the note. You want to read
Let me
it,
see
Raven?
it.
He's gonna humor Raven, and Raven will hand it over. Be my kiss.
It
Intelligence.
says I am a fucktwit. There you go.
Perfect.
Very well.
I expected nothing less, and he'll take the paperback, open up, and start reading. What does it say?
It's from Terry.
Oh, it's a good thing he can't
Okay.
read it.
I can.
So the first things it says is I am a fucktwit. No, I'm joking.
So he can read.
So in the notes, it kind of goes into detail about what's been going on in the Republic. It's been probably 4 or 5 months since you guys been to the Republic. It's
Yeah.
almost been a year around since you guys had embarked on this adventure.
She knew this was long distance.
Oh yeah, and she warns you about her, coming time to getting pregnant, and it's hard for her to maintain the battlefield. Talking also about how Sir Rollo had been injured during a
Idiot.
siege upon the capital, and she requests
Another
you
one.
to come and organize some sort of plan to better prepare for a war because she's not in a state to do so.
We will finish reading, and you'll refold up the letter and put it in his robes, and he's just gonna kind of rub his hands in place while he stares at the ground and just kind of thinks for a little bit. Doesn't say anything.
You okay?
He looks up at Raven and says, I might have to go back to the Republic for a wee bit. They're struggling and they're not ready for another siege or another war. The Queen is in no shape with her pregnancy, and apparently I'm needed. Wait, did the note say Roland died? Or he's
No,
just injured. Injured,
She's
okay. And he'll just kind of open the letter again and read a few more of the details once more over. Close it back up again. I believe you guys could take care of this without my stead, but I don't know what to do.
Well, this is a issue because if we stay and get cars El Capitan, then we would have more help to give you. But there ain't no time.
I could always venture back to my new home alone, and I just need to be there to run things for, I'm sure, a few days at most, and then I'd be right back.
Well,
You don't need any like help or nothing. I'm kind of.
I don't know. I
I
don't-
Thing.
hey, Rubio. Guess
I
what
don't
I
know.
got?
What's that,
Ooh.
Onyx?
2. Count 'em, 2 teleportation crystals.
Oh.
One for the trip there, one for coming back.
Well, that would save a lot more time. That'd be at least a week's journey there and there back if I did not have those.
Eldar then kind of puts his fingers in his mouth and whistles, and you see this beautiful golden hippogriff come from the sky and land down kind of right behind him. I could take you there.
Rubio's just upset with it. He's just gone like, this is the cutest thing in the world mode, and he's just like petting it.
Yeah, Raven's instantly 3-year-old girl at a petting zoo.
We're just like hanging out with it. Ruby will turn around and say, "Is it fast?"
His name is Windslicer. He's
Oh, it's
very fast.
That sounds like
Um,
a less creative version of what I named mine.
What? No way. Anyway,
I think that settles that. Then we don't have to waste your crystals.
You should probably take them just in case.
Hey, I'll take one just in case you find yourselves in a pickle as well. I'm sure this thing, as he's petting the hippogriff,
What,
can make the at least one direction journey.
what are we all gonna do if we all need a teleport? Know what I'm saying?
Oh, hey, check the group message, Rubio.
Oh,
check your iWatch, man.
the hell group.
Yeah,
Okay. Take her so she can touch the tree. Easy. Oh.
Maybe the king and the princess should go together to their kingdom.
Rubia's gonna be like, "Oh, that's a great idea.
Ah!
Meet your stepmother."
There you go. Just say that,
yeah.
just-
So yeah, I'd say
Hey,
that
yo.
Kylie would probably nod and agree with the idea that I overheard you mutter. And then most likely, yeah, touch a tree, and the hippogriff could fit all three of you.
Touch grass.
Touch grass, nerd. And from here, are you embarking on this journey?
Yeah, I'm gonna peace out back
She
home real
touches a
quick
tree
with
and
my
hears
daughter.
Raven barking.
Oh, okay.
That's,
I'll turn back to the group while I'm sitting on the beast with my daughter and say, "I'll be back as soon as my task is done.
Oh.
You know what to do here.
Kill
Solve the drug
everybody.
problem. Only if necessary."
Goodbye, my
As-
king. I reach out my hand for a handshake.
Rubio will shake his hand firmly out of just pure respect.
Well, you're gonna
I'll
have
be
2
back.
teleportation crystals in your hand. Yeah,
Dumb.
my princess, I'll bow to her. She's not here. She can't be all weirded out by it.
As they
Yeah.
take off, Raven's
That's
gonna
funny.
go, "My princess!"
Well,
Princess.
right before Eldar goes to take off, he looks down at Raven, then he looks over at Onyx. If you do see Cause Revere,
Mm.
please tell him there's something important I need to talk to him about. And
Are
you can
you
see
gonna-
at this.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Are you gonna be back in town anytime soon?
I'll be bringing them back, won't I?
Probably
Who
not.
knows?
Nar.
Who knows?
Very
Life's a fickle bitch.
well. That it is. But
Uh,
again, do see him, and you can see a very not angry face, but more of an upset, like a grieving face. There's
Mm.
something important I need to tell him. And then he starts to take off, and the wings spread out, flap, and they go up over the wall and northwest towards the Republic's capital.
Cars, you can come out now.
Hey, he's like, "Are you behind you?" No, I'm already here.
Nani?
I hate it. I
Whoop.
hate it when you do that.
Yeah,
Oh my
good at it.
Shinderu.
I can't talk my way out of situations, so I have to. It's fine. All right.
The 3 lads.
Yeah, the Rock, and Cars Revere. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
boy.
told me to tell you something, but I forgot, so it obviously wasn't that important.
The Grey Wizard said that he has something very important to tell you. He didn't look like he wanted to fight you, per se. More like a look of loss on his face. Sadness.
Yep. No,
Yeah.
that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Why do you
He
look
wants
so
to talk.
uncomfortable?
I gotta poop. Yeah.
Oh, you should take care of that, because if you're debating and you shit your drawers, it's gonna look terrible.
Your ratings will plummet. It'll, or maybe
And so will
you
your
can go the
pants.
choking angle.
Look,
Blame it on the other one.
All I'm saying is you don't need to be in the middle of a debate and have a turtle head come into play. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe we can
You get
blame
that
it on
analogy,
the
but
other
not
girl.
the snake head analogy.
I don't understand. I don't. What?
Never mind. No, never mind. Never mind.
To the alchemically
All
Yeah,
right.
the out chimney.
Alchemist.
Alchemy.
So much for Rubio helping us. All right.
Bye.
Selfish bastard.
Yeah, what are you even doing here, Dagan?
You guys are like, go,
Happy
go,
wife,
it's okay,
happy
we're
life.
fine. Go, go, and then you're like selfish.
Yeah.
Rubio, you're just gonna hear cars in the alchemy shop.
selfish bastard.
Oh yeah, we got all 9 charges.
Over
I
the
feel it in
intercom,
my
yeah.
gut.
Over.
Yeah.
Over.
I just lean over. You gotta,
Oh, yeah, sorry.
gotta say over.
10 for a rubber ducky.
There
That's 1 charge out of 9. There you go.
you go, baby.
So yeah, the three of you then start walking through this part of the market, hearing Shelby go on about her new plans for New Andor and how she's going to reinvent the Silent Fist into something better and greater, and everyone cheering alongside. You guys take a left corner as you follow the signs to the alchemists, and you walk inside. Here you see this weird kind of oval-shaped building, tons of different types of glasses, potions running through them. The smell of brewing hits all your nose, and the entire room is lit up by fire pits, making potions and brewing new items. And this dwarf, this hill dwarf stands tall as he's working behind it, and he turns around with big goggles on his face. Hello there! What can I
Hey,
do
my
for you?
man. Bring it in.
Are you the out
Bring it
chimney
in.
guy?
What? I am the alchemist. How are you? Oh my god, look at that great axe. Oh my Jesus, where did you find that?
You gonna leave
Your
me hanging?
mom's basement.
Oh,
Can I-
bah! And he throws his hand as hard as he can onto yours and just repeatedly starts shaking it.
Cool. I'm gonna lay on hands him to make sure he's not affected by the candies.
Okay.
I'm gonna cure him of any poisons or diseases he has.
You see a running nose just stop. Oh, thank you. I was sick for
Aye.
a couple days.
Hey, no worries, no worries.
So, what can I do for you?
We need you to make a solid into a liquid, and then said liquid into something that goes.
Bomb?
Well, it's a little
A
more
bomb?
complicated than that.
I want to build a bomb.
Like a smoke machine for
Oh, that's
theatrics.
Boring.
For theatrics. We also need an
Alright.
antidote to a poison.
Well, I
Oh,
can-
Jesus
well, okay.
Christ.
Hold on.
This is a lot of stuff you're trying to get me to get.
2 things.
We need 2 things.
Two things.
One, I'm
One.
going to help you make it, which is the
Yep.
Okay.
antidote or the antitoxin. 2, you need to vaporize a liquid. Can you do that?
Vaporize it, store it, and be able to release it.
Can you change the state of a liquid to a gas?
Yeah. I can do that.
Okay. That's all we need.
There's this one time I had to make something for werewolves. And so I made this really cool potion. And what happened was they smoked out of it. And as they were smoking out of this weird little device they call a Vurup, they were smoking it and they stopped being werewolves. And they all died. Because
Oh,
werewolves
wait.
can't be werewolves if they're dead.
I forgot to care.
Sounds like you just
Um,
put like a lycanthropy.
Yeah, he basically just poisoned the werewolf. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm
Alright.
doing here, but antitoxin.
Sir,
Reversed.
as much as your past exploits are important, I don't really care. Let's, me and you will go to your lab, make an antitoxin. We'll move
Okay.
on.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Cars. Just 1 minute. Come here. I'm gonna lean in close. You gotta be nice to this guy.
Secret,
Wait, sorry. This is important. Very important. Cars, you gotta be nice to these guys. Remember, you're running You and a group of people are running. Appearances gotta be. Make sure you're nice.
That's fair, but with Shelby gone, nobody else is running.
It's a local business owner, okay? This could be big for your campaign.
Fine.
You see him have like a really odd, like after like leaning in, he like stands up. He's like,
Is that good? Is that good? Smile good.
You don't really need a smile. Just, don't degrade. Uplift.
I'll work on it. All right. Antitoxin.
So you guys go into the back, and there's a lot more of these types of machineries just to make potions and brew and everything that he needs to. And he shows you where his antitoxin station is. From there, he asks for the dose, and you guys start working on basically an antidote. Roll me intelligence.
what is my modifier?
I think it's like a
Just a
2.
straight intelligence roll.
Yeah.
That would be a 13.
A 32?
14.
Oh, 14. Okay, so yeah, you
32.
go in, you start turning a knob to increase the flame, and you feel right on your hand. No. Too much. Slow it down. And at this point, you guys have, it's probably been about an hour and a half, and you guys have made the antitoxin. Now, we need to make a machine. In order to distribute it, do we need to do the whole place? Like all of the
Obviously.
capital, or are we trying to do a very confined space for a bigger dose?
Wait.
I need to
fuck.
know.
So
Onyx.
hey, what's up? Okay,
If
so
we
we're.
release it through the sewers for the whole town.
Would it be strong enough?
I don't know. We could always amplify the dosage, right?
Do you have, can you replicate the antidote based off what you have now in order to do so? I don't know how this stuff works. I'm talking out my ass.
Alchemy guy.
But what?
Are we
What
able?
is-
Yeah, we need some help here because you're the expert on
Yep.
these matters, obviously.
Right.
So
Very wisdomist.
yeah.
Well, here's my say.
Mhm.
If we do the whole town through the sewers, a lot of the chemicals will get trapped and lodged in the gunk that's down there. Not only that, we're not guaranteeing that people are out on the street. Sewers do not lead to homes. What if people are home? And at this point, what is this? What do I make? How, if we get rid of all the cause, people can just keep eating them, and then the same thing happens again. So I'm very confused into why I'm making this.
We're
Maybe
making,
Go
we're
ahead.
making it okay. So the this antitoxin, we're gonna disperse it so people are
Yeah.
clear of mind. They can make their own decisions. Because right now it's clouding their thoughts.
Well,
Their
I need
thoughts
to-
aren't their own. So
I need to know more about it before I continue. Like, what did I get?
we
this?
need enough steam mist to cover where the candidates are gonna have their big debate.
Guys,
He's
just
just
for the
gonna
that
balance.
turn his-
area.
He's turning his head right to Cars. I know that. He's avoiding the question. Where did you get this? What is this? And what does it do?
Let me ask you a question. You like the old Zaskia or the trajectory of the Zaskia Shelby is proposing?
Neither. For Zaskia, the taxes were too high. Salafis were running the whole town on a ruckus and they're out of hand. And now they want to make new Andor. Andor was great, but we're not Andor. We're Zaskia. And that's all I think. I think we need
Okay.
something new, but not different.
Great, I trust you already. Not really. Alright. Real quick. Enough for the gallows courtyard. And this is Shelby's poison. She's using it to make people easier to persuade.
Puts his goggles on his head and looks at you. Oh, you are Cars Revere. That's really cool. Oh, my goggles fucked me up. But I get it.
Right, fog.
I don't like that girl. She's too pretty. No girl's too pretty. My mama was the prettiest girl in the world, and her face, I love her. But her face looked like an ass.
Was
So-
your mom a dwarf?
Yeah.
So,
No, she was a dragonborn. Oh my
well, you never
goodness.
know nowadays. Anyways,
Orcs. And he gets back to work. You see him also start to make this machine, and putting liquid into it.
No.
My suggestion
Yep.
is to use this in a confined space. Maybe drag everyone to a election or a debate and then use it.
Yeah.
Because if the candy's still out there, this will only work once.
Okay, wait.
If you get poisoned, and then you take an antidote, you're cured. But if you get poisoned again, you're not infinitely cured. You'll get poisoned.
Write the recipe down. If you notice the town's a bit wonky, you're the last line
That'll-
of defense.
Okay. I can do that. It's going to be a hefty bill, but we'll all work it out. Discount, of course, for you because you're going to be my new king. And he starts continuously working on it. It's about 4 or 5 hours. And the two of you haven't seen Raven in a while.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll just leave it at that.
Raven, are you touching things out there? Oh God. We'll find them.
I think this will work. You have a way to replicate that candy? Do you know what she's using?
Well, it seems to be a homemade drug.
Mm.
What it's made out of, it looks just like a bunch of poisons. Honestly.
If you had more, could you work it out over a couple days, a day?
To find the exact ingredients is different.
Mm.
I put the item into my machine, and my machine sees what it does, and then it
Right.
makes a counteractive to it, making the antitoxin.
Right.
In order to
Okay.
dissect it, it'd probably take me a week.
Okay. Fair enough.
Well, this has been helpful at least.
But your bomb is ready.
The other thing that will get you some more candy later, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe you can invent a blocker or cure instead of just a toxin. Something that will no longer let them be affected by this. It'll build a resistance to it at least or something. Think about that. I'm not asking you to think.
I can think about that, but you see, I'm an alchemist. I would need help from, say, a magic man of sorts, someone from a magic shop. Because I would need to make my machine magic, the bomb magic. You know? I just need that. If that's okay with you, and you can go get me that, I can get started on figuring it out right away. But until then, my guess is just a guess. It's science. You know, it's not fact until I prove it. And we could have 100 attempts until we get it right. If I have magic, we could have 2 and have it right.
Well, sounds good to me. Onyx, we got the bomb for now. We have a potential solution.
And your bill.
Fog
Let's
device.
not, yeah, fog device. Let's not call it a bomb. That might come off on the wrong foot. It's mostly for show and to stop brainwashing. It's got 2 jobs.
He'll hand it to you and he'll just mumble almost, but
You'll be in the middle of a crowd. You'll know when to use it.
Alright. Let me add that to my inventory.
And the bill. And he slides over a piece of paper with the amount on it.
what does it say?
It's about 3,000 gold he's asking for. It includes 20 antitoxins inside of this thing alongside his creation. Which...
Shipping! There you go. Pleasure doing business.
And as you guys are walking out, you see him open up the cash register and he's like, "What the fuck?" And the door closes behind you, and Raven has probably the biggest smile on his face ever as you guys walk out.
Raven,
Uh,
what are you doing?
I got bored.
Yeah, what'd you do when you were bored?
Nothing.
do we really have time for this?
My
Oh yeah, here, cars. I got you this.
insight
I got you
What's
this.
it?
I got you this.
20.
I also got you this. Brandon,
Well, I guess I don't need an
Onyx, I
insight
got
him
you.
anymore.
I got you this.
Where'd you get this?
What are you handing us, first of all?
I just handed the party fund 350 gold, 1,130 silver, I handed you an acid vial and 3 oil flasks, and Onyx, I handed you a Helo's kit.
You get these from in there.
No.
Onyx, come on.
As you go ahead, Onyx.
We can't just take this guy's stuff.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Come on, let's go back
Yeah.
in there. I'm an assassin, not a thief, Raven.
Come on. Well, I appreciate the
was
gesture,
borrowing.
but we have the resources to pay for this stuff.
Yeah, but I never get to do nothing, so I just wanted to do stuff. And I got
Can
You
you
bored.
have-
hold the 350 gold you handed him and pull out the 50,000 gold bag he has?
We
I
don't
don't-
need the fucking money.
I don't understand the difference.
This one's bigger, heavier, which means it's
Sometimes.
better. Would you rather have a big hawk of lamb or just a little tiny chunk?
I want the big one.
Exactly. Bigger.
So,
better.
all right, well, give it back to me, and I'll give it back.
You guys walk
Say
back
you're
into
sorry,
the
too.
alchemist shop,
Okay.
and he is scavenging. Like, you just stole a big portion of, like, his life.
Hey,
Like,
man.
I'm not going to be able to pay rent. I'm not
Hey,
going to be able to pay rent.
Hey, man.
What?
You should take care of your stuff and look at it more closely. And Raven's
What
just
do you
gonna, like, push all the stuff towards him.
He looks down, he looks up, he looks down, he looks up, he looks down. What? What? I mean,
really
you brought
need
it
to keep-
back.
You really need to keep an eye on your shit.
I was making you guys something. You guys were in the back with me.
Maybe you should.
I
get, like,
thought you know the
boxes.
king, the new king of Zaskia and all his followers would not fucking steal from me. That's what I thought.
What if
Hey,
it
hey,
wasn't
hey,
me
hey.
and somebody just randomly
Raven,
walked in? Yeah.
no, Raven, it's
Oh my god.
it's okay. Sir, I'm gonna lean close to the door. Hey, man, he's kind of not the brightest. He's not the most potent potion in the bunch, you know.
Oh my
No,
god,
he's a
there's
dragonborn.
bubbling
Of course
over
he's
there.
not bright.
Yeah. So
He is a
we're very
dragonborn.
sorry.
He is scaly, not shiny. And
We're
he's not a
very sorry.
potion, he's a humanoid.
Okay, very literal. We're
Raven's already
sorry.
walked away because he saw something
Let's go.
bubbling in the corner.
All right, you guys leave and head back to have your
grab-
debate. This
Let's
is
go.
where we travel over to Rubio and Kailu and Eldar traveling in the
me.
sky.
Rubio Apple Fist.
Yeah.
Cars reverb.
Drop the bass.
Boom, boom.
So yeah, you guys start traveling over the lands, and once it's probably been about 3 hours, maybe 4. Actually, it's been 4 hours, and you guys are passing over the top of the void, and you see Eldar start to decline and start to land in the void, off course your direction. What do
I
you do?
tap Aldar on the shoulder. What are we stopping here for? We're on a bit of a time crunch.
You have way too many clouds in your head. It's bothering me.
What?
And Eldar lands, and he looks at Kailu very politely. Would you mind giving me and your father a minute? You can stay with Windslicer. Just give us a moment. I just need to talk. And I don't know. I feel like Kailu would just say yeah. And Rubio, what do you do? It's more so the question.
He'll nod towards her and be as in like a yeah, whatever, like it's fine.
You're dealing only 86 damage per attack last session, so I think you're fine. So
Maybe.
you guys start walking into the woods far away from Kailu. And he turns his back to you and not kind of tilts his head. Why have you not accepted what happened,
Except what?
Nimathel?
Nevathel. Last I heard, well, when I left it had fallen, and then they got it back, and now it's fallen again, and then they got it back. I don't know what the current state of the place is, to be honest, but what happened with my family was a bit of destiny, and a bit of a shitey wizard meddling where he shouldn't.
Was it the wizard? Or was it you? And I need you to give me dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. Oh yeah, 22.
You pass with flying colors as he turns around and casts firebolt where you're standing, and he looks
What?
at you. Why? Have you not?
Did he shoot that at me?
Yeah. Why? Were you not ready? Why could you not defend your family? How do I know I'm not taking you to do the same thing? And in a second, I will. Yeah, roll me initiative.
Oh, lovely. In response to him talking, I'm just gonna wave my arms in front of me and turn my shadow armor back on. Wow, just right on the dot 1, so +3, that's a 4 for initiative.
At least the nat one came now.
Yeah, I don't know what this 20 bullshit is about, but we roll ones in this house.
Must be
That
a
was the curse
Canadian
you
thing.
chose.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't know. I've seen a couple of them single digits.
Must be a north thing, like
Mhm.
up north thing.
Yeah, our
You
dice
see
just
him
rolled
for
over.
his turn.
Be a bitch.
Let me make sure I'm reading this right.
Swear to
Cool.
God, I'll hellish
he-
rebuke him so fast.
He also casts mage armor on himself, and he looks at you. Well, show me, Rubio, that you can defend your new family, that you can even go up against a person like Saphira, or are you just being a waste of space, a waste of an oath from hell? Show me!
Rubio's gone into serious mode now.
guy's
He's
being
just
kind
he's livid. And he'll kind of ask in just a very like angry tone, "Do you want me to show you everything?"
You don't know everything. Do something!
It's not my turn.
It is your turn.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. He casts mage armor on himself.
All right, cool. Then I'm gonna use Tasha's otherworldly guise. Fuck yeah, that thing lasts for like 10 rounds, dog.
Counter spell.
Counter spell. It's a stealth, and it's a bonus action. Can you counter it?
I
You
believe so.
bitch.
Yeah, as long
We
as he
just
rolls a
had-
16 on the dice.
Yeah, roll you. Fucking...
But he's casting it at level 7.
Oh,
I'll roll though. I'll roll. And
That's
that's a
rude.
19.
that's rude of you. How dare you?
Uh-oh.
I guess he'll go to cast it, but then nothing works, and he'll stare at the wizard in anger.
All right.
That's my bonus action, though. He will extend his hand, and I'll fucking attack him with a firebolt of my own. Wee bastard. I can't do it a second time, though, because I used my bonus action already, but... was it 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
I'd assumed it wouldn't. Yeah, the firebolt misses him just by a bit, and that's all I can do.
He then sticks out his wand and casts lightning bolt. I need you to give me.
Bastard.
What is
Dex?
this be? Yeah, this would be a dexterity saving throw. Yep.
Beautiful. I'm gonna add my 1d10 of luck. Because that roll was not great. Wow. Thanks for that 1d10. 14.
That's a fail.
Yeah, I know. Cool.
So you take 23 points of lightning damage. As he
Thanks for that
casts it on
6 damage, Raven. That really helps the situation.
you. After casting that on you, he looks at you with his head turned, anger in his eyes. Prove to me something, Rubio. Why are you holding back?
So rude. When he hits me, I'm gonna just respond with Hellish Rebuke, so I need a dexterity saving throw of his own.
Okay.
I will not hold back, and he'll point at the ground, at his feet.
18 minus 2, that's 16.
Fails.
This dice is loving me today.
So he takes 36 damage of fire with a nice little cherry on top of 2 necrotic. So 38 damage.
Okay. And is that your turn?
That's just my response to him hitting me.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Reaction. So it's technically the end of his turn.
Yeah, it's your turn. Yeah, he doesn't go anymore.
Yeah.
So you go.
Sweet. I'm gonna point my staff at him and send a good old 6 beams of Eldritch Blast his way. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and 3. So I got a 23, 21, and 11. Right.
23 hits, 21 does not,
Jesus.
and 11 does not.
Yeah, okay, I'll just do the singular damage now. That's 8 force damage plus 6 necrotic, so 14
Okay.
total. And then the second volley of my bonus action with my bracers. 1, nat 20.
That hits. That's good damage.
Well, 29, but 15
Nope.
and 13. Okay, so just the one. So that'd be 7 times 2 plus 5, so that'd be 14 plus 5. That's 19 damage plus a d8 of necrotic on top of that.
Holy.
So that would be 27 damage, that one beam.
Yeah. So 3 of them hit in total, though.
Yeah. No, you only let 1 hit from the last one. 23 only hit, and then this time only the critical hit, so 2 attacks
okay.
hit total.
So
That's just a necrotic damage.
Okay. Is that your turn, though?
Yeah.
So the beam, they're all blasting at him. It looks like they all connect, and it kind of forms the smoke cloud around him. And 5 skeletons come out from behind him through the clouds to attack you.
How close am I to him?
You're about 30 feet, 40 feet.
Okay. That's Nito Burrito. He just summons skeletons. Okay. Is that all he has on his turn?
I just need to make sure. Yeah, no, they get really close to you now. The skeletons get about 20 feet away from you before you attack. And he says one last time, "You killed your wife, you killed your son, and now I'm going to see how you kill your new wife, your new son, and your lasting daughter. You're not ready for this. You should go back to the depths of hell. You should not have escaped." And then you go.
He'll take like 4 or 5. Well, it has to be 5 feet, but he'll take like 5 feet worth of steps, and he'll yell, "All I did was read a fucking book," and then he'll cast Burning Hands at the 5 zombies in a 15-foot cone. Don't read fucking books. Burning Hands. I need a dexterity saving throw. Yeah.
It's sent to hell.
Yeah.
That is a 12.
That fails. So they will take 27 fire plus a necrotic dice of 1. So 28 damage
So
total.
all 5 of them just turn into dust as you cast your spell. And is that your turn?
Can I suck the life energy out of these 5 buggers? Why?
Because they're dead.
They don't have ichor. Alright. That's fine. Yeah, that's all I got for now.
After that, he then casts Ice Storm on you. I need you to give me a what save? It doesn't.
I don't know, dog.
Oh, these are all just dex. Oh yeah, so dex save.
Okay. That's a failure unless this spell sucks. It's a 7.
No, that fails. As a giant ice storm appears on top of you, each one of them smashing down on your head, you take about a 10 bludgeoning damage and 12 cold damage as each chunk of hail kind of smashes down upon your head.
I'll turn back at him and point at his fucking feet again. Dexterity saving throw, please.
You fucking suck dice. Not one.
Beautiful.
So as he's trying to run, you're casting your spell, he trips.
Yeah, he'll take 32 fire damage plus a d8 of necrotic, adding an additional 2, so 34.
Okay.
Jet like flame just fires him and then goes away. Jackass, put me in pre-Alberta weather already. I just want to enjoy the fall.
No more of that. It's already
God
here.
Damn it.
So after that, it is now your turn.
Sweet. Okay, so that's my last pact ability. I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a while. Actually, I'm gonna use my Pearl of Power. So it has one charge, and that gets me one of my pack slots back. But that is my main action. But because I'm not close to this this dude, I'm gonna back up my half my movement, which is 15 feet, and just aim my staff and ready.
Okay. Oh, what happened there?
I don't know. Tell me, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, but I can't.
Let me know.
While you're doing that, he's kind of recovering from all this attacks, and he looks at you dead on the eyes. Would you say that Rubio is feeling sad or distressed at all from all this emotion from bringing up his past?
He's more angry because he doesn't believe any of it, because he truly believes he was a victim to destiny. He didn't do anything wrong in his eyes. He was a good guard. He got a storybook for his family on his way home, and it ended up killing everything.
So he's
just angry.
Eldar then moves closer and closer and closer, getting probably right up to where you are, and then just slaps you crisp across the face. He does no damage because he's a wizard, but smack across the face, and he looks at you. Admit it. You didn't go back to bury them. You just left. You weren't brave enough to face it. You know that there was a mistake on your behalf. Maybe it was destiny. That does not exclude what you did and what happened. Kailu lived, and that is amazing. But I had to bury them. I had to.
Keep going.
I had to watch and see your town get devoured by these bandits. I'm not able to do much. I have only so much I can do with my oath. Admit that there is some grief left, and we can start flowing your river properly. You can be strong. Why do you deny yourself this?
It's gonna go and then spit the blood-soaked spittle on near his boot, and he's gonna stare at him in the eyes with pink-stained teeth and scream back, "There was nothing to bury, and I was sent to hell. You think watching a small little town like Nimethel fall was anything to the rings of hell and the horrors they brought? 20 years I spent, but a year or so passed up top. I lost my mind and had to spend years traveling to barren wayscapes that the badass Black Army that destroyed this continent when I was away, just to regain myself. And you want to talk about inner flowing rivers and peace, happiness and kindness? That ship has sailed. I'm here to get a job done and rebuild my family from square one. I understand everything. I've done what I could with what I can. And I'm here to get this done right this time. Not lose my family and not lose my home and my land and the people that dwell in it. Nimethel will be great again, but not until this whole continent smartens up."
You see Eldar drop his staff down on the ground. His arms reach out and just pull you in and hug you. Then let go. I lost my daughter. I lost my wife, and I lost my daughter. I lost my son, and I lost my granddaughter. To causes I could have prevented. I was too busy dealing with the rest of the world. I was too busy doing what I thought was destiny. And they're gone. I understand your pain, and you need to be strong.
I understand that. Why do you think I've deviated from destiny to go back to them?
He then kind of like pats you on the shoulder and starts heading back towards his hippogriff. And you see around you, your entire person is just fuming in darkness. Like a shadow is like cloaking about you, bigger than your shadow armor. It is a different form of cloud as you're digging deep into your emotions and talking about it.
Interesting. Does Rubio notice this, or is this
Yes.
just like, okay? He's gonna understand that right away of what's kind of happening, and he's probably got a lot of leftover necrotic shit from his time in hell, and etches on his soul from it. So you'll take a deep breath and say, "Let's get this over with. I need to make sure my family and my empire are in one piece."
And I need you to give me... Yeah, that would be a dex save.
Give you whatever you want.
Oh, $30.
16.
Yeah, you pass as he, behind his back, throws you a greater healing potion.
Perfect. I'll catch it, pop the cork with my teeth, and just chug it back like a man who hasn't had water for weeks.
Both you then hop on the hippogriff and take off.
Oh, you leave
This is-
Kylie behind? Wow.
She was on the hippogriff the whole time. So you guys fly across the lands, and you can see he's taking a certain course to avoid parts of the Darkland. Looking down into the Darklands, you see that there are villagers still living in their homes, and dark soldiers kind of running a lot of these villages. Tons and tons of scary beasts as you pass over the dark cliff mountains south of the volcanic arena that you all had fought in to get Raven's book. Making your way to the capital, he lands probably close to the volcanic arena to set up camp, for it's been a day. And we travel over to back in time to Kars, Raven, and Onyx. Whee!
Dude.
While we're
What was
here,
that
can
silly
we talk to
music?
the Air Elder?
We can. More
Yeah,
pressing things, don't you think?
Are we gonna try and go to the magic shop to get them to help the Alchemicus?
No, we can ask Eldar. We don't need a cure.
Okay.
Besides, once we kind of call her out, like we're planning to do during the debate, I have a feeling the shit's about to be
You know,
blown open.
my magic circle spell could trap her in place.
You're saying you want to be on stage with me, and then
That could be
Hey,
bodyguard.
listen, if he's going
I
to be on
have to
stage,
be-
I won't be on stage.
Hold on, Ray. What I'm saying is, you're in the crowd, and then you get to do the fog. You get the most important job of them all. Without the fog, this whole plan falls apart. So you're honestly more important than me. I'm just doing a little magic.
What fog
Anyway,
we
we
talking
can-
about?
You know, the thing we just made.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I thought. Well, my breath comes out of the fog.
no,
too.
wait. Really quick, the antitoxin that we made is going to be smashed and activated. Raven, when do you smash it?
You want me to smash it? I mean, I'm do it. When she comes out on stage. When Onyx gets done doing this.
Well, it takes about an hour for me to do this, so
Yeah,
it would have to be during the proceedings.
Why don't we do like I give you a signal, when an hour into the debate, maybe she's really placating to the sorry, really talking to the audience
Mm-hmm.
and boosting them up. Then you do it, but only after
Yeah.
you know Onyx just cast a spell.
Right. So your signal could be like You could like hoot like an owl.
I can literally just yell, "Do it now!"
That's not.
Or-
We don't need to be secretive about it. We're breaking up mind control spell, basically. I don't think that.
Oh, I mean, in that
Sure.
case, do it now works. I guess. Yeah.
I mean, sure. Do you want me to sneeze or?
You can say Raven Smash.
Ooh. Like I could be like, "Oh, is that a raven?" Or, yeah, like a bird.
Yeah.
Ah,
Is that a Raven? Weird. I
Raven.
thought they weren't
Okay.
native. Yeah.
Okay. So you go. Is that a raven? Don't look up. Throw the thing.
Smash it. But be
Destroy it.
very careful. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the gas whoosh
Yup.
Right. Like a big fart.
will give you the signal.
Honestly, yeah, kind of exactly like that.
Yeah. Think about it like
Wow.
that.
Okay.
When you
well,
hear,
that
oh,
works.
look, a raven.
How long do we have till the debate?
Well, she's up there now, I think, right?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
the air elder is when we save my. Start
Okay.
there.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do that. Okay. So smash it now. I'm just kidding.
Nope.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Go
Oh,
do
you
your thing.
care.
I'll be out here in the crowd.
it was like he maybe took a step forward, like planning to walk you.
Oh.
Hey, look, a bird
Uh.
over there. No, really, look, it's a squirrel over in the other direction.
Is that a raven?
What? I'm gonna roll stealth. As soon as they look away, I'm rolling stealth, and I'm gonna disappear into the crowd. At
I still have that
6'8".
thing.
I can take it from
Great.
you.
Roll me stealth and sleight of hand.
Onyx is gonna be like, wait, where the fuck is it? This guy's good.
Oh, that's got. I mean, if he's stepping away, I don't. It's gonna pass without trace us, just to give us a little edge. But I guess he's
Sleight of
running
hand
away.
is a 26.
Oh.
What Jesus?
What's your passive investigations?
11.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 20 for stealth again, so it's another 28.
Oh my god.
So he's gone, and it's out of your hand.
Man,
Good thing it was in my hand and not my bag.
So good, Onyx. I taught him so well.
Yeah, he's oh boy.
Yeah, we might be fucked, by the way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just don't say the magic words.
Right.
Yeah. Until
Is that a raven somewhere in the distance here?
No,
It's like that wasn't even me, dude. It's like it was a girl's voice.
It's semantics.
yep. All right, I'm gonna have to try and conceal myself while doing this spell because it requires some stuff.
Stoof.
I mean, do you have to draw a literal circle, or because that might be a little obvious.
He's fucking on stage with her going, excuse me, pardon me. Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold
well,
on,
pardon me,
hold on.
pardon Just doing tape measure. Is that 10 feet? Do the little circle trick where you do the
What
line
is
with the
that
tape
Earth
measure.
Genasi doing up there with painter's tape?
Oh god, my real life is just D&D now.
Well, bang.
Oh, sorry, was that?
Um,
sorry, Onyx.
I'm a
Yeah.
As we get into the gallows courtyard, like, what is the speech like? What does the environment look? Is she ramping people up, or is she talking? Like, what's going on?
You can see that on the stage that there are two kind of pandemoniums set for you and her, and you can tell that there's another person there sitting to kind of ask you guys the questions and bring people up to ask questions. She's not allowed to talk, so everyone's just more so mingling amongst themselves.
I'm gonna pass out without trace main powers. Just in
Okay.
case.
Okay.
You plan on getting up there quietly? Is that your goal?
Well, I gotta, I'm casting a spell here. That can't be too obvious. I'm trying to do it, like I'm fidgeting. I'm nervous. It's a big crowd.
Why don't you stand behind me in the podium? At least in her eyesight.
How far away are the podiums from each other? Oh, they're close. No issue then.
Are they? I mean, are they like 10 feet?
About 7 feet, 10 feet away from each other. I'll make it 10 feet.
Perfect. 10 feet is the range, so we're good.
Perfect. So yeah,
Alright.
you guys get up on the stage, and the speaker comes up. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're having our first debate to see who's going to be the new ruler of Zaskia. It is a very important and a very new thing. We have not had this for decades. We have Carlos Revere, and you hear a bunch of people in the crowd start clapping, and you know, like a good amount of them. And you see more so the Silent Fist members, and most likely you could see Raven, probably by a sore thumb. You are 6'7". You are tall. You are taller than everyone, so you're 6'8", 9, or whatever. Tall. You're 6 foot fuck. And you're standing probably above everyone else, just like looking around, probably like shoulders up. And you can see him probably clapping as well.
6'8", 450.
Jesus
Nice.
Christ. And then
All
the announcer says, and then we're going to welcome in Shelby. And then a lot more of just more so the townsfolk and her followers wearing dark black cloaks are just making a big clap. The followers are more so making it seem like it's the whole crowd being super hype, but it's just them.
Oh,
Yeah, like
you
you're
can imagine.
amplifying it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna start my spell, but subtly.
Okay. So,
You know?
your spell doesn't work, by the way. Anti-magic field around the speaking stand, so there's no possible chance for influence.
Fuck, you did say
Son
that.
of a
Like, it was like
bitch.
2 whole episodes ago. How do you expect us to remember this shit?
Haha, I don't.
Did we?
Yes.
Mm.
So anyway, you guys, the speaker then says, so, wait, I need to pull up the notes. There it is. On behalf of Zaskia and the horrible things that the Silent Fist has been doing, what do you plan to do different? Cause Revere.
Well, it seems targeted for a debate question. Well, we've saved Zaskia now twice. Me and my body. The Silent Fists have been here since. Got rid of the Corrupt King. We plan on staying around long after, regardless of who's chosen to protect the people, as we've always done.
Very, very good answer, and a lot of the crowd starts clapping and saying, yeah, we still love the Silent Fist, and a lot of the Silent Fist members are like cheering and going, woohoo, in the back, and then the announcer then looks over at Shelby. Shelby, what do you plan to do differently? And Shelby kind of like sits up straight. Well, I think keeping the same members, giving an obvious raise to all the Silent Fist members for having to suffer through what they had done. Obviously, it was really hard to abandon the old ways and, become these amazing new people they are today. I also plan to just rename. The name Silent Fist will always bring bad energy just due to the history. So changing the name to something more positive, more approachable, maybe more Zaskian. And a lot of the crowd of people that were members with cars are now just cheering and clapping. That is a very good answer. Next question. What are you going to change about Zaskia, its capital, once you become the new ruler, Kaj Revere?
Well, hopefully a lot of things. First of all, there should be a council, what people to represent the people, specialists in all the fields. Every king before us has just been that, a nobleman. How do they represent the people that way? They don't. So, plan on getting 6 of the best people to help run and represent everyone. I also, hopefully, will bring in more and more talent here. Commerce can grow back to where Zaskia was before the war.
Oh, very good. A lot of the crowd, even Shelby's followers, are clapping and agreeing with what Cars had said. No, Shelby, what do you plan to do differently?
Best
Shelby leans in
Zaskia.
again.
We already did that joke. We already did the joke.
Yeah, that just,
We already
yeah,
did
but
that.
It's so
What
fun.
I plan to do differently, first off, is to take away the neighborhoods, make it one big capital. The name Zaskia came from the King Murchad after he had won this land after saving King Arthur. He is no longer going to be the ruler, so why call it Zaskia? Why not change the name of it to something more positive, like I said before, more approachable to people, you know? And again, clapping, and then her members are cheering as loud as possible. And at this point, you guys are seeing a couple of the followers with big baskets walking out and handing out candies.
Oh.
Am I?
I'll lean
Can you
to the podium. Oh, go ahead, Onyx.
I would like to, just excuse myself from the stage and try to, nonchalantly, oops, I dropped something, and then kind of, see if I can see the anti-magic things under the stage. 'Cause that's
Okay.
just to, refresh my brain. That's where we were told they would be, underneath
Roll
the
me stealth.
stages. Alright. I rolled really good for having disadvantage. 24.
Damn.
I love.
Nice.
I
So,
rolled, lowest was a 14, baby. Love pass with that trace. Love.
so, you on something on your belt drops off, and you just reach down over the stand and go to grab it, and you see a ball that's more so looking like this, a dark ovally, just power ball in the very center, and you can tell right away that's it.
Is it? How far away would you say it is? Like 10 feet.
For your reach,
From that, the edge, reaching in about
5 feet. 5 feet.
Hmm.
I don't think your arms are 5 feet. Are you gonna go under there?
No, I have a sword on me. Long sword. Movable rod. How long's that?
I got things.
I have implements for my demise.
Are you doing anything, or did you just want to know where it was?
I just
Okay.
wanted to know where it was.
So for we're getting close to the last question. So, Cause Revere, from being a member of the Old Silent Fist and being an assassin, how do we all know that you're going to be positive and a new good ruler? How do we know?
Well, once again, the best talent will be around me. And first of all, I wasn't just an assassin in the Silent Fist. I was the lieutenant. I led the intel division. I was damn good at it. And to answer your actual question, I want Zaskia to be the intel, education, communion hub of the world again. Well back before the war, Zaskia's always been that. Silent Fist has given intel to all the kingdoms to keep them at peace. We'll do that again. And not only that, we're gonna bring an Arcana college here. Zaskia's always been opposed to magic, but we learned that magic is not bad. So let's teach people how to use it properly. We'll bring all kinds of talent here.
Yeah, magic.
In the background, you can hear Borgo. Yeah, Cause Revere, Cause Revere, Cause Revere, and everyone just starts chanting it in the crowd slowly, except the members of Shelby's following. And then the announcer turns around, shh, shh, and everyone settles down.
Peace, order,
No.
order.
Shelby, being a follower of the Dark Queen, how do we know that you have actually left the ways of her and you're not plotting something evil for this capital and this nation? Shelby leans in and she's kind of very big smile. Saphira brainwashed me. As Cause can answer, she also brainwashed one of his followers, Catherine Maguire. Do we not all forgotten what she has done? The horrific, tragic, menacing act she has put on all of us? And we've forgiven her? Same thing with Bo and same thing with Cause. And I've heard there was a fight inside of the tenders yesterday. Was it possibly one of the followers, members of mine, were killed? A tabaxi and a human? For no cause, they were unarmed. I promise that there won't be any of that on my behalf. I promise that I will make sure that people live in proper homes with good jobs. Everyone will be happy here. And a lot of people start chanting and cheering and clapping.
Cars is gonna lean over and be like,
Now that the question portion, son, why don't you actually tell us what you plan on doing? Ideas are great, but you've only spit words out. None of what you have stated was an idea. You want to change the name to what? You want to move us to Andor because Saskia is not great? These aren't things that are making Saskia better. You're just trying to change. Move us somewhere dark. Why?
Well, I'm trying to avoid us going into a war and many people dying. Obviously, that is what you have planned for Zaskia. That's why you want to rule it, so you have confirmed action on their army. I do not wish to send any of you into another war, into any battles anytime soon. We will slowly take back Andor, and by that point, we'll have a greater army. He plans to just take you alongside other nations that wouldn't help us. Why? Because of the past ways of Zaskia. Hence why I want to call it New Andor. Everyone loved Andor. So that will make poor people eager to join and listen to our says.
Weird, I never said anything about turning the people into an army. I also only stated that I wanted to improve the economy this year. Odd how you tried to twist my words differently. And also odd that you want to move us to Andor where the war is actually taking place. And you actually just said you want to build an army, so I don't understand. You're conflicting your own points here. Just saying.
Get that bitch.
20 charisma sucks. So
so it's 5. You try playing a character that's mean and great.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see why you have so much aggression with you. I'm just trying to bring a peaceful election, and you seem very angry and demanding. I've done nothing illegal of sorts to bring forth this election to make everyone enjoy Shelby.
Yeah, you've done a lot of enjoying Shelby, haven't you? Handing out candy and such.
People like
Why don't you
candy.
tell the people what's actually in the candy?
That I shall. And it leans over. Mesoweed and sugar. Both of sweets. Don't you all love it? And 1 second, actually. Oh, fuck. Everyone starts to clap. And you see Boar kind of nodding and said, I like candy. Candy's not bad.
Well, kind of seems a little weird that whenever you say something, even if it's a good point, it claps.
And then Cars gonna like just really awkwardly once again 5.
Is that a raven?
And just like point up in the air.
Raven, roll me an intelligence roll.
Raven's like, there's no bird in the air.
Just a check. Oh.
I like that face.
I don't.
It means
19, so 17.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, you know exactly what he's talking about.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So Raven
Yeah.
goes, who's that? Oh shit!
same face I made for the stealth. Better than
As
you.
you, as
Raven
you
yells
throw it,
touchdown.
as you smash it on the ground, Raven. At first, nothing happens. Just a big chunk and a big clang happens, and everyone turns their head and kind of looks at it, and then just smoke completely fills the entire. It's impossible to see through. You are all blinded by it, and everyone comes out of this haze of what the drugs had done to them. But when you look back on the stage, Shelby's gone.
Would I have seen where she went? Because I would assume the stage
Roll-
is up.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I would have been
roll
looking
me. Both of you roll me investigations.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Oh.
A little investigations check. 19.
5.
19. Oh shit. So yeah, you see nothing. You see clouds, smoke.
Am I allowed?
How far are you?
Oh,
Middle of the.
You're at 30 feet. Yeah, sure. That's your movement.
never mind.
For the 19.
Never mind. Yeah, with a 19, as the cloud hits Shelby,
So dumb. I could
you
just
see
do my
right
sense.
away she turns in to the changeling that was in King Wyman's throne. And as she hops down, you could tell below her feet on her podium, there was some sort of ruins, maybe to counter the anti-magic. And the smoke made her step back and lose her shape. And she runs into the wall, and she just starts walking up it with some slippers. And
As I see her move off the stage, you said there's a huge smoke screen, like most
Yeah.
people probably can't see. Yeah, I'm just gonna toss a dagger to like see if I can pin her foot, basically,
Okay.
Oh, God.
as she goes to like run away.
So you're just trying to shoot the foot. Okay.
Yeah, I'm throwing a dagger, basically trying to like prevent her from like getting her full movement.
If you allow me to follow his eye line where he throws that dagger, I've got an 80-foot first.
You
distance on the
can't
crossbow.
see him. You can't even see the stage.
Damn it.
No, you already failed though.
What'd you get with your investigations? That's my first question.
Nothing.
You didn't add nothing. Okay. So yeah, then
He's like,
I'm gonna say no.
all right, so for me that would be dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah. No.
No.
You stab her foot. I'll say that, but it does not plunge into the wall with a dirty 20. You may have just hit her AC, and she continuously just goes up the wall and leaves wounded. Blood, though, is dripping down the whole wall. From probably the very center all the way up, there's a nice big blood trail. Only on, like, just the 1 foot. And that is it. And the cloud goes away, and the announcer, where did Shelby go?
That was a Shelby.
Yeah, and I'm gonna.
You don't know
stand
that.
up.
Your fake leader, the one that's handing out candy, is in disguise. She's not who she says she is. Think clearly. Think back of all the things that she said. Do you actually agree with them? Do you actually want to leave Zuskia?
Roll me persuasion.
Oh shit.
Yeah. This is where it's gonna matter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be slowly pushing.
Actually,
my
wait. Before you roll that, you get advantage because of 3 solid speeches.
I'm gonna be pushing my way towards the crowd, getting closer to the podium.
Well, I'm gonna
Okay.
need the advantage.
So you get like, right up to the
14
the
minus
stage.
something. It's gonna be 14. As you said, persuasion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Persuasion, though, I have a proficiency in, so +1.
Oh,
15?
15 works. Everyone kind of starts looking around, looking at the candy that's in their hands and stuff. And they look back up at you, and you hear one guy in the crowd. Well, how do we know that's true?
Ask the alchemic. God damn it, Raven. Ask the fucking guy with the potions who makes them. He knows that those are poisoned.
The deranged kill dwarf? Why would we listen to him?
Because he made the antidote. Isn't your brain
What are you
feeling
talking
better?
about? An antidote? It just got really foggy.
What do
Wait,
you
wait,
think the
wait,
antidote-
wait.
Alright,
No, don't cause mass. Nice guy.
alright.
And I'm gonna point down to like someone in the front row that like agreed with going to New Andor.
Do you want to go to Andor?
Not necessarily.
So then why'd you fucking cheer for?
I'm gonna be honest. Made me feel horny.
That was because the candy.
Well,
They put the poison in the candy to make you feel like that. Obviously, we're wasting time. We need to catch the
roll me
culprit.
persuasion.
Oh,
on it.
thank God.
I'm good at those.
But you
Thank
don't.
God.
But because you're yelling and how you're doing your body motion, you do get disadvantage. You are scaring people.
That's fair. Big rock man.
Not that big.
I'm gonna start trying to track down and follow the blood trail.
18.
Okay.
Rolled
18.
a 10.
Yeah. With disadvantage, that's fucking
Rolled
amazing.
in a 10 and an 18.
Okay.
Let's
So
say
yeah.
maybe.
All right. So yeah, you're good.
valid.
People start like kind of dropping their candies, and you see Raven. Are you just going up the wall, or are you going to go around? You just see acrobatics.
She's fucking claws.
Can I use athletics to try to pull
Yeah.
my way up?
I'm down for that. I was thinking athletics, so you go on the podium, you just sprint up, and you just kind of sprint up the wall and grab the top because you're tall as fuck. Your
Brad,
reach is probably 7'5".
can I quickly grab the anti-magic sphere and see if there's like an off switch?
Yeah,
20
sure.
27.
27. Yeah, you see. Describe. I'm not gonna say what you do. What do you do?
How tall are the walls?
They're about 15 feet up. If you jump from the stage, it's about 10 feet.
That's probably what I'm gonna do then. Raven's gonna he's gonna run up, plant a foot on the stage, and then push off, grab the lip of the wall, and do like one of those parkour. Just you see him grab it like you're little, jumping over a chain link fence. Just the legs go whoop, and he's over. Following the blood trail.
I love
And
that,
then-
like, during the middle of a speech, you just see probably him run through the smoke. Go on.
And Onyx, yeah,
T2,
you grab
baby,
the
T2.
sphere, and there's no off button, but you could tell from you've seen the same sphere when you're
Mhm.
looking at blueprints to blow up where you're at. So you know if you destroy it, it turns off.
I was meant to keep it, but I guess I'll just smash it.
Well, yeah.
I want to keep it. You know,
Well, then
just
put it in the
twist
bag.
off.
Oh, you wouldn't be able to put it in the bag of holding.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, lose magic for a bit. Just keep it. 10 foot.
Well, the people are all like coming to. Is it mass confusion or like people kind of like still kind of calm from that?
Give me a D100 roll.
Ooh.
56.
That's how many people are in mass confusion, and the rest of them are in complete understanding. So about 44 of them. I got the number right? Yeah.
Yeah.
44 of them are agreeing, yeah, like clapping with you, and the rest of them
That's
are
for you.
in confusion. And I'd say about 10% of them are watching this fucking tall ass Dragonborn sprint up a wall after a blood trail. So yeah, you've got big ass mass confusion, and the announcer just gets overwhelmed and leaves.
All right. So as I see Raven jump back and like clearly ahead,
My party will fix this. The council will be formed and will bring Zuskia back to its power. Everyone else go home. We'll solve it.
But this time it's 9 p.m. Everyone starts to scatter, leave for home, and as you guys find your way probably back to Boris to go to bed and just discuss what happens, I'd say it'd take probably 2 hours to dissect and.
well, Raven's in the middle.
Oh
of the
yeah,
race.
wait a minute.
I don't know if
Tracking her.
I would go there too.
Yeah,
Like,
we're-
Okay, so you guys start running after Raven as
Oh.
Rubio and Kailu and Eldar are flying through the sky. This is where we're going to end tonight's episode. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It is going to be an early night. I do have work tomorrow, so we do want to end this early. Thank you all for tuning in so much. Hopefully you guys come in next week for our special one shot. It's going to be freaking awesome. I'm so excited for it.
Do we give anything
So-
away, or do we just let them find out next week?
We'll just let them find out next
I think
week.
they'll find out next week what's going on.
I'll talk to you guys about the ideas that me and Logan have had. But yeah,
Brandon.
All right, check our socials out
I
then,
know.
and
Sorry.
maybe you'll see a glimpse of what we're doing next week.
exactly.
Whoa.
But yeah,
Alrighty.
never, ever, ever forget to embrace insanity. Have a good weekend. Have a good night.
All right.
It's